Someone recently showed me a house listed for 5 million naira yearly around Lokogoma. It was built in an estate, good furnishing, good power supply, and had good access road. Meanwhile, right beside that conversation, someone had 30 million naira who intends to build a two-bedroom or maybe a three-bedroom apartment in a location where he can call his own. And then it struck me that so many persons are caught in a situation like this. Either rent in an apartment where you enjoy comfort and stability, or you build an apartment where you can comfortably call your own. And that is the reason why in this particular video, we're going to discuss between 5 million naira rent yearly and 30 million naira in order to build your house and live in, which is most preferable. But first, let's look at what 5 million naira can buy for you. 5 million naira in Abuja can give you a comfortable rent in places like Lokogoma, Dawaki, Gwarimpa Extension, Gudu, and the likes. And here, you get to enjoy access to good roads, proximity to town, and security. So in essence, with 5 million naira, you get to buy convenience. But at the fringe side of it is the fact that you do not get ownership. And the reason is because after 12 months, you start gearing up to pay for another 5 million naira. That is if the rent of that particular place will not be increased as at that particular period in time. Now let's look at the flip side. With 30 million naira, you can start a small detached two-bedroom apartment or a fully compact two-bedroom apartment in developing areas like Orozo, Karishi, Idu, Kiyami, Kuje, and Gwagwalada, and in some other cases, areas like the Gwarimpa extension. Now, this is where it gets interesting. You own it, but you sacrifice convenience. And by convenience, we mean access to good roads, sometimes access to basic amenities, and in some other cases, is access to good security. Now, this brings me to the big question. Between renting for 5 million naira and owning your apartment for 30 million naira, which is the best? The question boils down to two key, very important factors. Number one is your current stage of life, and secondly is your purpose. As such, if you are that particular individual who wants proximity to your office or to the city center because distance affects productivity as well as transport costs, then you might want to consider renting. However, if you are that particular individual who prioritizes ownership, then building makes more financial sense. This is particularly so because property value have risen even more faster than the prices of rent in locations. It will surprise you to know that between 2001 and 2015, property value has risen by 35% in areas like Idu and Karishi specifically. So, while renting gives you convenience, building gives you more value in net worth. Now, as I conclude, owning your home is far more rewarding in the long term. However, ensure that it matches your purpose and the particular stage of life where you find yourself currently. We currently have plot of sale in Karishi, and we also have up-plan project that is currently going on in Karishi. Now, not just in Karishi, but other strategic locations like the Kiami and the Idu districts as well. So don't forget, my name remains James Aichems, and I am your number one land banker right here in the very city of Abuja. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this particular channel, and don't forget to reach out to the number showing right on your screen so we can talk opportunities. Now, see you on the very next one. Bye bye.